Okay, I wanted to do another video because I have this thing about I could do one video, 2 videos, 4 videos, 8 videos, 10 videos in a day, but I've been kind of working out my own numerology of sorts, and so this will be my 4th video of the day. And I wanted to talk about Logan Paul again. I'm not obsessed with Logan Paul exactly, but he seems to be in the YouTube news as of recently. And so he did you ever notice that Elon Musk always kind of gives you these nods, like he does that like constantly, I've noticed. So, and I'm working on some impressions, but not there yet. So, but yeah. So I mean, might be something to it. But I wanted to set myself here. I got the laundry going there that I'm working on, and I wanted to show you how book smart I am with all my books. So I went to college. I mean, debatable, I guess people would say. I went to community college, so some people might say that's not college, but it is. And I also went to the School of the Art Institute of Chicago, which is an art school, and they have college courses. So it's kind of college, I guess. And back to Logan Paul. I don't want to digress too much, though I will do such a thing because I will. And Logan, I just got done watching Logan Paul's description of how his Flat Earth video was all a movie, all staged, and they all except the guy from the Flat Earth, who was I don't really have a lot of knowledge about him, and I forget his name, but I would like to look him up just to check out some information that he might have. But they trolled him. Yeah, they definitely trolled them. But also they shilled for the Flat Earth, if you will, because there was some information in that movie. There was some information that might get some people interested, and so you're doing both, kind of, if you talk about this subject. I was watching the ISS just a couple of days ago. I think it was Friday, and I was making a lot of comments, and I guess you could say I was shilling for NASA, but at the same time I was also trolling them. So that, but I'm just practicing here, really. I'm just still practicing for the big time. I'm on my way, I'm making it big time. I just took a nice little walk out to the local Giant store. Got some toilet paper that we were desperately in need of, and I walked back with my toilet paper. I found a couple of interesting items. I don't have them with me, as I already put them in my stuff to go down to the shop, to the studio, shop, space, whatever you like to call it. And one was a cool, like, torn up piece of blue tarp of sorts that was just all little ragged blue edges. That was kind of cool. I found an old found an old shop rag or dish towel that had been laying in the gutter that I'd seen many times when I drove by there, so I got that. It's got some nice staining on it, so it's you could stretch that and say, hey, this is art. Found objects, good thing, and I like collage, so everything I pick up for collage. And people would mostly call it trash, and I call it treasure. Trash or treasure. One man's trash is another man's treasure. But I just wanted to make this quick little video and talk about how disappointing Logan Paul's treatment of the idea of flat Earth was in that movie. First of all, right in the cover you have a joke of an idea. This is not what truthers who are looking into this subject are thinking about how the Earth is flat. It's not a flat disk that flies in space like a planet. That is silly. It is a flat, undulating surface that may or may not have a dome over it, and we don't know. There's no edge. It may go on forever, just like space supposedly goes on forever. So look into it. Do a little research before you start getting into this and putting up the joke of ideas such as gravity is caused by the flat surface flying straight up through space. That seems absolutely silly. And gravity itself seems a little hard to imagine. You know, it's hard to imagine that's real. So do some research. Do your own research. Don't just listen to people. Don't listen to me, because I really have no clue, although I have been looking into it for a little while here, a little more serious than I had before when I was 5 and since that point. But I've been looking into it, and I'm starting to really come to the conclusion that it's definitely a serious possibility. And so laugh at me if you like. I don't care. I'm trying to not care. You know, if enough people did, I might care. Might get upset. I get sad sometimes. But if I put this way up here, then at least it looks like that. And so, I mean, all that. But I'm interested in a lot of other things, as you may have noticed, such as music, literature, what else? Philosophy, which kind of can be under literature, I guess. But the video that I made earlier, which I'm going to put into my Sky Spray video list, is what you can see about 3 planes there that you can see. That's what normal condensation trails look like. These trails that we have been seeing as of late, and for quite a number of years, or more than that. And there's a lot of information about it, and I would recommend doing some research on all that geoengineering. Go in there and start with geoengineering, and that's a blanket term or umbrella term as they call it for that type of thing. The stuff that they do, and they are doing it. And start there. Like, just look under there and look at the definition there, and then go from there, and you'll just find definition after definition of things that you have to continue to look up, and you go down a serious rabbit hole on the subject, and I don't know if you'd ever really get to the end of it. So do that, and I've been getting a few viewers on this last video I did. I got like 8, so I guess I want to keep this rolling along here a little bit. So I'm going to try and keep this one short, and show you that one painting there. That painting, so see you later. Bye. See you later.